Okay, so on to the next track in the Let's Be Frank Again series, man. It's been actually quite an interesting series so far. We've only reacted to 2, but I suggest you go back and watch those 2 because all really, really cool substantive tracks, but that's what we're going to get from Frank. That's I'll tell you right now. This over here is called The Who, Won't Get You Fooled Again. Never heard of, I think I might have heard of The Who at some point. Just the name sounds familiar. Maybe somebody requested it once, I can't remember. But anyway, The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again. I'm pretty sure I haven't reacted to this one. The message from Frank over here is 1971 release, this live video, 1978. UK used to be known as the loudest band. Guinness World Record in 1976 recorded at 126 decibels. These guys are all performers. This is for the squad. Thank you very much. Also, before we even get started, guys, with the 535 series, there's 3 slots left. There's literally 3 slots left and the whole of December is booked. Once that's booked, I'm going to drop a video explaining about everything in December, and I'm going to tell you about the competition and all of it once that's booked. So once the booking form closes, I'm dropping a video and letting you guys know of everything in December. So links down in the pinned comment for those of you who want to go and just book those little last 3. And yeah, let's rock and roll, man. This is The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again. Okay, I've never heard The Who. This is the very first time I've ever heard of these guys. Nothing changes just like yesterday. It doesn't. Well, the political order doesn't change. It's crazy that we actually sit there and we think that we actually have some sort of say in this. All right, we got a say of who we put in power. All right, but if those in power are acquiescing to the corporate institutions, and those are the ones that get to call the shots, then you have no power. No one cares. And the whole point of a democracy is a complete fucking facade, right? And you actually see that quite overtly in US politics in terms of Republicans and Democrats, right? No real change ever happens. They'll change. They'll go Republican government, Democratic government, Republican government, Democratic government, but nothing changes. All stays the same. But the people who it does change for are the military complex, the pharmaceuticals, big corporate, big tech. Changes for them massively in a big way, right? But for the layman's, it doesn't change at all. It doesn't matter who you fucking vote in. You might as well, they might as well call themselves a uni party, all right? It doesn't make a difference. Nothing will change. You know what I mean? So many people are so sick of fucking wars in the United States, and like they'll be like, oh no, well if we vote the Republican, oh no, the Republican Party is the party of war. You know what I mean? So we got to vote the Democrats in. Democrats come in, war. It's like, oh, well, now they're the party of war. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's like it doesn't actually matter, because when it comes to their interests, when it comes to their donors, when it comes to the people that are putting money into their campaigns, they're the ones who call the shots. They're the ones who say, this is what you're going to do. Right? And there's nothing you can do about it, because it's being controlled by way more powerful people than you think. If you think that Joe Biden is the most powerful man on earth, you hear that in the media. The most powerful man on earth, Joe Biden. Fuck off, please. No American president is the most powerful man on earth, right? It's the people who are pulling the strings. Those are the most powerful people. Real power operates in the shadows, not in fucking, not right in broad daylight. Joe Biden operates in broad daylight. That's not fucking power. Real power is in the shadows. BlackRock, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman. No, those guys, Vanguard, those guys, that's real power, right? And those are the guys you'll never see, right? Because they're the ones who shape the world. Like the World Economic Forum, those. Klaus Schwab, that dude. Yes, you got to watch out for those fuckers. We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again. Change it had to come. You were all along. Yo, that guitarist is tripping over there, bro. Yeah, back in the day, it was just like, oh, no choreography, man. Just feel the music, man. Whatever you decide. Like, whatever you decide to do, just do it. You know what I mean? Feel the music. Which it's got its own little appeal to it, I must be honest. But the world looks just the same. The world just looks the same, but history hasn't changed. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Surprised that the powerful elites haven't changed anything? Shocker. In the last war, I tip my hat to you, Constitution. Take a Bible, new revolution. Starting here, change all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. And I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again. But we will, we say that all the time. We won't get fooled again, but yet we get fooled again, right? Because we do. There's nothing we can do about it. It's like kind of like that Jamiroquai song. Everything's gonna morph around you, and there's fuck all you can do about it, right? You can vote the fucker out, sure, because that's what democracy is about. It's about voting the fucker who does nothing out. But you're gonna get another fucker that comes in that does nothing as well. You know what I mean? Unless you change, fundamentally change that system of corporate, powerful corporates funding money, funding political parties, you're never going to change that. They're never going to operate for you. You know what I mean? They're never going to work in your favor. They're going to work in the favor of the people who are funding them, people who are giving them the money. All right? So big corporates and powerful elites will always win favor with the politicians, and the politicians will do what they need to do for them first because they got elected because of them. All right? And then afterwards, they play into bureaucracy and yeah, don't worry, like, we got you. Like, you know, these things take time. It's coming down the line. Don't worry, we've got you. This is a big concern for us. Let me be clear. This is a big concern for us, right? And this is what we are doing. We're gonna sign an executive order and fucking bury it. No, nothing's gonna get done from there, right? So all of that just keeps happening all of the time. You know, if they need to build a fucking bridge in one of your states where like it's an imperative bridge, like they need that, you know, it'll go through 5 years of fucking bureaucracy before they can like find the money for the bridge. But the moment there's a war out there that they can fund, some proxy war, all of a sudden from one day to the next, bang, money's available. Money's always available for war, man. Money is always available for war. Instant EFT payment, instant. They're like, that money is available. We will print it. We will do whatever we have to do. The money will be available by tomorrow. But if we need to solve other issues, like sort of like in the inner cities and things like that, yes, but we got to look at the budgeting and we got to this and we got to that. And all of a sudden, all of the smart accounting heads come and they want to balance the books. You know what I mean? Let's try and balance and see where we can take from here. Maybe, I don't know, over time, blah, 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 blah. War comes, all those guys go away. It's like, print money now, print it, print it, print it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, carry on. Must have been hopped up on something. You know, what is this? When was the time? When did Frank say this was? 70s. Oh yeah, no. The 70s were the time for that the little booger sugar. You know what I mean? That was the 70s rock and rollers. You know what I mean? The booger sugar. The guys who made Pablo Escobar a fucking wealthy man. With the majority of his money buried in fucking deserts. Didn't even get to use it. But yeah, it was these guys. These guys loved that. They loved the fairy dust. Looks any different to me. And the slogans are replaced by the fire. And the parting on the left is now parting on the right. After the song, they proceeded to get fooled again, just as we all have, again and again and again. This guitarist he's got some energy. That's a little change right there. Very cool. That's properly trippy, that. Like usually a song like this, I mean it's 9 minutes long. Usually a song like this would be too long for me. But the fact that they actually had, it wasn't just this like guitar solo that went on for like 3 minutes. It was actually quite different. Like they shifted up the whole sound of it, and it went a little bit electro in that type of thing. Brought in the drumming over there. Very cool. I mean, for me that's perfectly fine. If they're changing it up like that, that's fine. But usually I get tired of like, you know, back in the day, specifically like the 70s, 80s, they used to do these long guitar solos for like 3 minutes, and I get to a point where I'm like, all right, dude, I'm like, just end the song now, please. You know what I mean? But this actually has some character. I like that. Oh, he hit that hi-hat so hard it fell off. Microphone is literally just fucking going tilt with that. Like, imagine that thing just goes a little bit off course, and then he hits him square in the head with that microphone, or it literally breaks off the cord and flies into the crowd. Check it out. My God. They didn't care too much about health and safety, right? There was no health and safety file at the venue. Like, listen, bro, that's a fucking brass hi-hat. You throw it up, and then it comes down and it swerves wrong, and it goes and it cuts somebody. Fuck that, no one cares, bro. It's fine. People actually be like, oh my God, I got cut by the hi-hats of the Who. Oh my God, that would be a cool story to tell. Today it would be like, oh my God, there's some like fucking headline news. That guitarist had way too much energy, man. Way too much energy. But that was fine. That was actually a very entertaining piece, I must be honest. Yeah, so for me, that whole piece was just about revolution in terms of like, well, we're not going to get fooled again, which we will, unfortunately, unless we actually really stand up. But the majority of the population won't stand up. The majority of people, as long as they can feed their families, are not going to go and stand up and go against something that much more powerful, which will take their sort of breadline away to feed their families. That's why they have populations like that acquiescing to everything, because it's just, you know, They've put us under their thumb. And it will take some real sacrifice, some real pain and sacrifice to a lot of people and families to change that system. Because it ain't changing any fucking time soon. You guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.